She acted like I was invisible at the family dinner, so I announced the secret everyone thought I'd keep. My aunt thought I'd stay quiet forever, so I gave her the reality check she deserved. For 8 months, I'd been covering for my Aunt Rachel. She'd been having an affair with our neighbor Trevor, and I accidentally found out when I came home early one day and saw his truck in her driveway at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. She begged me not to tell anyone, said she'd end it soon, that Uncle David didn't need to know, that it would destroy the family. I kept my mouth shut like an idiot, but Rachel didn't end it. Instead, she got bolder. She'd leave family dinners early with emergency errands. She'd cancel on my cousin Mia's volleyball games last minute. She stopped showing up for anything that actually mattered to anyone but herself. The worst part? Everyone blamed me for everything. When Rachel missed Mia's championship game, she told the whole family I'd given her the wrong time. When she forgot my grandma's 80th birthday dinner, she said I'd told her it was next week. When she didn't show up to help my mom after her surgery, she claimed I never told her about it. She used me as her excuse for every single disappearance. At family gatherings, she'd talk over me constantly, ignore my attempts at conversation, and literally turn her back when I tried joining discussions. My own family started treating me like I was this unreliable, forgetful mess who couldn't get basic information right. My mom even sat me down once to ask if I needed to see someone about my memory issues. Last Sunday was my mom's 60th birthday. The whole family gathered at this Italian place downtown. Aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents, everyone. I showed up 15 minutes early to help set up. Rachel showed up 40 minutes late, hair messy, makeup smudged, with Trevor's cologne still obviously on her jacket. During dinner, Rachel started her usual routine. She interrupted me mid-sentence while I was telling my grandma about my new job to announce Mia's upcoming dance recital. Unlike some people, she said, shooting me this pointed look, I actually show up for family events. My cousin Jessica laughed. Uncle David nodded approvingly at his wife. My mom gave me this disappointed, tired look that made my stomach hurt. Rachel kept going, really laying it on thick now. Some of us prioritize family. Some of us actually care about being present and reliable instead of flaking on everyone constantly. That's when something inside me just snapped. 8 months of covering for her. 8 months of being her personal scapegoat. 8 months of watching my own family think I was the problem. You want to talk about being present? I said, my voice coming out way calmer than I felt. Rachel's smug smile froze on her face. Excuse me? Where were you really last Tuesday when you told everyone you were at my apartment helping me move furniture? The entire table went dead silent. Uncle David slowly put down his fork, his eyes moving between Rachel and me. I was helping you move, Rachel said quickly, but her voice had this crack in it. I was in Cleveland for a work conference, posted about it all over Facebook and Instagram. You even liked 3 of my posts, remember? Rachel's face started draining of color. She opened her mouth, but nothing came out. And last month, when you missed Grandma's crucial doctor appointment because I supposedly gave you the wrong hospital address, I wasn't even in the state. I was at my friend's wedding in Vermont. Uncle David's jaw tightened. His knuckles went white around his napkin. Rachel, what is she talking about? She's lying. She's trying to. Rachel started desperately. I have the text messages, I said, pulling out my phone and setting it on the table between us. The ones from Trevor, where he asks why you told him your husband works late every Thursday. The ones where he mentions meeting you at the Marriott on Spring Street. I was completely bluffing. I deleted those messages months ago when I thought this would all just go away. But Rachel didn't know that. Her face completely crumpled. You promised you'd never. You've spent 8 months making me look like the family screw up, I said, my voice shaking now. You used me as your cover story while you destroyed your own marriage. You made my own mother think something was wrong with me. I'm done being invisible so you can keep playing perfect wife. Uncle David stood up so fast his chair fell backward with a loud crash. Is this true? Rachel, answer me right now. Rachel's silence said absolutely everything. My mom stared at her sister with her mouth open. Mia started crying into her napkin. My grandma leaned over and whispered to my grandpa, I told you something was off with her. Rachel grabbed her purse with shaking hands and basically ran out of the restaurant. Uncle David threw his napkin on the table and followed her. Through the windows, we could all see them screaming at each other in the parking lot. Uncle David filed for divorce 3 weeks later. Rachel moved in with Trevor, and Mia refuses to speak to her. My family finally treats me like I'm not invisible anymore.